Welcome to the Serious Sarcasm Podcast. My name is Jada Rozier. Everything you hear is purely my opinion and absolutely not gospel truth. If you do find yourself getting a little bit too worked up over what I say, feel free to take your opinion and, you know where. Now that we got that straightened out, sit back, relax, and you might want to get yourself some popcorn because it's going to be a long one. Enjoy the show, y'all.
What is going on? It's your boy Jada Rozier. Welcome to another episode of the Serious Sarcasm Podcast here on the Jada Rozier Media Network. Of course, every episode we are joined by none other, the voice of God, the podcast Dr. Phil. What's going on, boss?
Yo!
How you doing today, man?
Life is good, man. Life is good. Got my sushi, so I'm happy.
Oh, you got your sushi for today?
It's been, what, 3 months? 2 months since I had sushi, so.
For real?
Yeah.
All right, man. Do your thing.
I'm happy.
Do your thing. I mean, I spoke to you earlier. Was that the sushi that gave you the bubble guts? Or
No. Wait, what was it? It was wings from Flyers.
wings? What the fuck is Flyers?
Flyers is like the number one black people wings in Orlando.
Okay. I guess so. I don't know.
Ask your audience, hey, you watch this right now, and you black, and you live in Orlando, do you go to Flyers?
There's a lot of beige people that watch this podcast too, you know.
Okay.
Just fucking with you, man. But how are you been so far, man? I haven't seen you in a while, man.
Honestly, bro, this year has not been as great so far. It's been pretty tough.
Man, we're only like 24 days in, 25 days in.
Yeah. No, family's been going through some things.
Okay.
All three of us, me, my wife, and my son. So
Okay, I got you. I got you.
it's all good though.
All right, but you know, it's Friday night. We're recording Serious Sarcasm, so we can change that.
Let's do it.
And the night on the good note, you know what I'm saying?
That's right. I attribute all the problems because I stopped eating sushi. So now that I'm eating sushi again, all of my problems should go away.
Over some raw fish.
Raw fish is the best.
That's a terrible correlation, but I get it. All right, y'all. Let's get this episode started off on I guess for some people a somber note, and for some people a joyous note. Let's talk about the presidential inauguration of our newest president, Mr. Number 47 now, right?
Mm-hmm.
45 and 47, Mr. Donald J. Trump. First and foremost, congratulations to Trump and his lackeys and supporters. Hey, say what you want. Some people consider the election a landslide. I'm not going to really get into all that shit because I've spoken about it on a previous episode. It's not here for me to talk about right now. But, Phil, riddle me this.
Batman.
Riddle me this, man. Do you think, like, okay, for example, like, I don't want Trump to fail, obviously, because I obviously am a citizen of this country. But as a black man, I do take some solace in hoping that he fails. Am I wrong in thinking that?
No, you're not wrong, man. We're in the fuck around and find out phase.
We are, but I'm going to be real with you, man. Trump getting inaugurated, getting elected, and all this other stuff, it proves to me that a lot of you people who listen to these celebrities when it comes to like who they want you to vote for or who they're supporting, I'm telling you right now, I think not Trump, Nelly, Rick Ross, and Snoop proved it to me. Because they were trying to get everybody to vote for Vice President Harris, right?
Yeah.
And sure enough, them niggas are performing at a Trump inauguration party.
I mean,
I'm like, them motherfuckers will say one thing to your face and do something else in private. And we played that video a couple months ago with Malcolm X speaking on how when it comes to the black community, instead of, using politicians or, professors or scholars as our deemed leaders, the media always uses, rappers and athletes.
Because they
musicians and athletes.
Because they have the biggest influence.
Yeah, this is true. And that's another issue that we speak on a later note when it comes to our community.
Because we're stupid. Not really.
It's not necessarily stupid. I just think, I don't know how to explain it. I think it's mostly because of just as black people, we grow up with literally the shortest end of any stick you could possibly get, right?
But not the stick that matters.
Oh, Jesus. Why you always got to be horny?
What?
It's horny in here. You need to calm down. You need to settle down, sir.
Calm down.
This is a place of business, sir. But with the black community specifically, man, we grow up with the shortest end of the stick. So when you see people who come from backgrounds like you make it big, and it's usually 9 times out of 10 the ones that are plastered all over TV, all over social media is usually rappers, athletes, singers, any type of entertainer. You know,
name a black billionaire that's not an entertainer or an athlete.
I can't remember the gentleman's name, but I know who he is. I can see his face, bald head, looks like Mr. Potato Head. I can see his face right now.
Who, Damon John?
What?
Damon John? What's his name?
I mean, but Damon made it through hip hop as well because FUBU made him successful because he made a clothing brand specifically for urban culture.
You're right. See, I can't even think, but that's crazy though, right?
I can't remember the dude's name, bro, because he's richer than Oprah. I know that for sure. He's richer than Oprah. I just can't remember the guy's name.
I'll have to ask Google.
I got you right now. Zach Siri.
Don't say her name because there's like 8 iPhones in here and it'll.
Oh yeah. Let's not do that. Never mind. Never mind. But back to Trump, man. For example, did you see his first couple of executive orders?
I heard about them. I didn't watch him sign them, but are you talking about the birthright citizenship?
Yep.
Okay, and then you're talking about the EEO.
Yep.
Okay, got it.
How do you feel about it?
Which one? Both of them?
The birthright citizenship. That's not gonna. Let's be real. That's not gonna really matter because it's not gonna work out. That's one of those things in the Constitution you're never gonna be able to repeal. Let's be real.
I mean, you sure?
I'm pretty sure. There's already a federal judge that blocked that.
Yeah, and that black guy's name is David Stewart. But
thank you.
So I don't know 100% about it. I've heard rumblings on TikTok where I don't know really how valid it is of what they're saying. So I have to hear both sides. But if from what I'm hearing on the TikTok side is that you could be deported even though you were born in America.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
It is fucked up. I mean, but this is one thing I'll say about the right wing when it comes to politics. When they say they're going to do something, if they get elected, they're going to do it. I'll be real with you. I can't stand them. I don't like them. You know, I have my own personal feelings towards those people on that side for things that are policies they've passed that's directly affected myself, indirectly affected my friends, or directly affected my family, i.e. my son. You feel we had this conversation before on the podcast when it comes to both of our kids. But you have to give some type of credit. They do what they say they're going to do. Yeah. Like Trump is already speaking, I think he spoke today about getting rid of FEMA, which is crazy considering the fact that California is on fire. Snow just reached Pensacola, Florida, like a couple of hours away from us, which is crazy.
10 inches.
You know what they say.
Now who's the horny one now? Huh? Who's the horny one now?
That's exactly why I said that, bro. I kid you not.
You beat me to it. You beat me to it.
But it's crazy that the simple things that we use to take care of our citizens or our fellow citizens, you know, they're trying to repeal. And it's the same thing that they spoke about in Project 2025 that nobody wanted to listen to.
Yeah, even Trump was like, no.
And look what happened.
Yeah, Elon is damn doing a Nazi salute.
Listen, Elon is the vice president, bro. I don't care what the fuck no one says. Elon is the real vice president, bro.
Yeah.
The way Trump is on both knees, double fisting Elon right now.
Ooh.
Yes, I said what I said. I do not care.
He's getting the old Tesla, huh?
Yeah, he's getting it. Getting that fucking nail clipper on wheels. I fucking hate looking at that damn car. Anyways, for the next topic, we're going to talk about TikTok's fake out.
Wait, hold on. I wanted to ask you something
Talk to me
about that, though. The only thing that I'm really interested about seeing with some of his new executive orders is he's going to release the information regarding the MLK, RFK, and JFK assassinations. You heard about that one?
I did. And
you know why he's doing it, right?
Oh, yeah.
He hates the FBI.
Yeah.
So,
but the MLK one doesn't really bother me because I'm like, as a community, we know what happened to MLK. It's the same thing that happened to Huey P. Newton. It's the same thing that happened to damn, I forgot his damn name. Fred Hampton. Mm-hmm. Like the FBI had a complete hand in killing those men. We all know that. This is not alleged, by the way. We all know this at this point. So,
but when a white person validates it is when it becomes real.
Of course, because if a black person says it, it's just, you know, a rumor. It's rhetoric.
It's nigga talk.
Yeah, it's nigga talk. But, you know.
Yeah, but that's the one I'm really interested in seeing, them finally admitting.
I want to see the JFK one. RFK, I kind of have my own. I got my own guesses about that, but I really want to see that JFK file.
Yeah.
MLK, I don't need to see it. You don't have to reaffirm something to me that I already know. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we can leave that alone.
Okay. All right.
Hey man, you want to talk about TikTok?
TikTok.
So as everybody knows, TikTok was shut down for about 12, 14 hours and then came right back to life. I'm just gonna say this. I said this on a podcast when this TikTok ban was announced. It's not gonna last. And sure enough, Phil, it didn't last, right?
But it's different.
No, it's not different. It's the same shit.
It's not, bro. It's different.
No, the only thing you can't say is free Palestine now on TikTok. That's the only thing you can't say now.
The Luigi's gone. The wildfire's gone. The UFO drone stuff is gone.
Mm-hmm.
All that stuff is gone. It's different, man. And now Facebook is telling me to log in through TikTok. That is different.
I'm not surprised. Listen, I'm not surprised by all of this. They play in our faces 24/7, 365. Why would I be surprised now that they're still playing in our faces? Why would I be upset? It's the same thing every single day. Obviously, you're going to have to get in where you fit in a lot of places in the world. TikTok is one of those places where I knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
Yeah. How's your Mandarin?
My Mandarin's all right. I'm popping on Rednote right now.
Ni hao.
Yeah, I'm popping on Rednote. Me and Trey are both popping on Rednote, matter of fact.
Me sure.
You know what I'm saying? They be liking the videos of the two black brothers out there. Shout outs to our fans in the Far East. We do appreciate you guys. You know what I'm saying? There'll be a little Mandarin, subtitle here at the bottom for you guys. But we appreciate you guys out there. You guys showing us a lot of love. Especially, we get a lot of love from, Trey will be here sooner or later. But we get a lot of love from, the black people in Africa as well.
Really?
Yeah, we get a lot of love from black people in Africa, especially black women. I love it here. I love it. I love the sisters. Thank you, sisters. I appreciate you. We got to stay, keep hope alive. Okay.
Are you happy TikTok is back, or?
It didn't do nothing for me, and it didn't do nothing for me before. It ain't gonna do nothing for me now. Honestly.
I mean, okay. So I have a slightly different opinion. TikTok didn't physically do anything for me. CapCut, yes. Right. When
okay.
CapCut was gone,
Yeah. We on the same boat with that one.
But when it comes to TikTok, I do understand that the power of community, and TikTok did help a lot of businesses grow. TikTok did help a ton of podcasts, so it made my job easier.
This is true,
especially when it comes to growth. So I saw the value in it, but I didn't. My wife's obsessed with it, but I don't use it. But when they shut down CapCut, I was like, oh, I immediately had to turn on my VPN.
I ain't gonna lie, the CapCut was the one that surprised me, because that one had the streets like in a tizzy, boy.
Hell yeah, man! I had to dust off my old Adobe Premiere that I'm still paying for.
Why are you still paying for Adobe Premiere? Never mind,
bro. You would shit yourself if you saw how many subscriptions I had.
I've seen it. You showed it to me before.
Random things.
You still paying for stars? Power is over. You can stop paying for stars. By the way,
I've never seen a singular episode of Power.
Well, you're paying for stars. That's the only reason people had Power. I mean, the only reason people had stars in the first place to watch Power.
Yeah, I don't.
Unless you're watching P-Valley.
What the hell is that?
Or is it P-Valley stars, or is that HBO?
What is P-Valley?
Down in the valley.
Pussy Valley?
Yes, that's literally what it stands for.
For real?
Yes.
Oh, I might have to watch this.
It's a show about strippers and gay people and love and killing.
Well, there's only two genders now, so.
That's another thing he signed into order that I wasn't going to speak on. Then I was like, let me leave that alone. You know what I'm saying? But let me leave that alone. But anyways, to the people who are happy that TikTok's back, I just want to say this to y'all. For all of y'all complaining and crying for the last 2 months that TikTok was going to get shut down, they got you. And you fell for it. And guess what? It is what it is. They're going to do it again to another app sooner or later. The next app that blows up like a TikTok or Instagram, they're going to do it to that too.
Did you see on Marketplace and eBay? People are selling their phones with the TikTok app on it for like $50,000.
Oh yeah, I've seen that because people really deleted TikTok off their phone, which I still don't understand why.
Yeah, they did. I guess just out of anger because they thought it was going to be gone forever. They needed space. I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie. I remember back in the day. You remember that
Flappy Bird?
Yes, Flappy Bird. I remember when Flappy Bird got deleted from the App Store. People were selling their phones for like $3Gs with Flappy Bird on it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So guess what? They got you again because Flappy Bird is back in the App Store too. By the way.
I've got 12 iPhones in here. I wonder how much I could sell them for.
You got TikTok on every single one of these phones?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so. Okay. I'll look later, but yeah.
Okay, make that money, dog.
Not my new phone though. I just got a new iPhone. I just converted, Jay.
From a Galaxy?
No, from a OnePlus. At a OnePlus Nord.
OnePlus is a good company though.
Yeah, but the Nord was like the cheapest. It was like $250 brand new.
Okay,
so.
never mind. Yeah, that bullshit.
Hey,
Now that finally my fucking ringtone is going off your phone, we happy now.
wait, I still haven't figured out how to do it yet though.
Exactly. I hope you never find out. Hope you never find out.
Mustang!
Bro, I hate it here. I'm never shooting a podcast here ever again. This is the last episode of Serious Sarcasm here. I'm not joking. I'm joking. Hey, you were speaking about your subscriptions, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about Netflix raising their prices again?
Wait, I saw you sent me that. I had no idea. How much is Netflix now?
So, what level of Netflix do you have?
Probably the most expensive one.
So they're raising it like I think $2 or $3.
God damn, it's gonna be like, what is it now? $30?
Almost, yeah.
They ain't Squid Game ain't that good.
And you know what's crazy? They announced that they're raising prices, and at the same time, they announced that they just hit 300 million subscribers worldwide for Netflix.
Okay, so those watching right now, pull out your calculator. Right? Let's see how. Pull out your calculator, Jay.
300 mil.
Hold on. Wait, where's the calculator app on the iPhone?
Swipe up.
Huh?
I mean, swipe down.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah, you'll see it in
Okay.
here.
So 300 million. Wait, does it even go that far? Wait, 300 million times. So what? The premium price? What? $25?
Yeah. So
let's do like.
So it'll be like 28, 29 now.
So let's just do 20 to do average.
Okay.
I have a 6E9. I don't know that. What number is E?
6 billion.
Okay, so they make $6 billion a month. How you feel about that? $6 billion a month.
I mean, I understand why.
I mean, I watch Raw now because Raw's on Netflix.
My point exactly. I understand why. Like, that's why I'm not tripping over it. I'm like, if I got to pay extra $2 to watch WWE and WWE got their entire catalog on it, why not?
It's actually really good on Netflix. Like the production quality.
Yeah, I watched SmackDown. I think it was last week on it. No, I'm lying because last week I was at R&B only. Was it Raw? No, it was definitely Raw. I watched Raw and I was like, yo, this quality is amazing. Thank God they did the Tyson fight and all that shit to get the kinks out.
You know what Triple H said about, because he commented on that when it was happening. He said, if 70 million people are trying to watch Raw at the same time, I can live with that. If it glitches.
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
But I'll be real with you, man.
What do you watch on Netflix besides Raw? Right? Okay. So what will classify or justify a $26 a month?
Well, for me back in the day, you know my bag when it comes to TV shows. I love political drama. So like House of Cards,
West Wing,
Designated Survivor. That's my bag when it comes to TV shows. To be honest with you, for me right now on Netflix, I don't really watch anything. The last thing I watched on Netflix was that Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz movie.
Don't know.
When they're spies and they retired to being spies because Cameron Diaz got pregnant and they decided to be parents. And then it's the same old type of.
You said Jamie Foxx?
Yeah, Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz. Yeah,
and Cameron Diaz.
Yeah,
don't know.
The movie came out like literally a week ago, bro.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
But yeah, that's the last thing I watched on Netflix. Before that, I don't think I opened that Netflix account for a while. I'm usually on Disney Plus with my son watching Toy Story.
I have other people on my account that I don't know. So if you're watching the show and you have my account, get the hell off. Because I get the message that says...
Why don't you just change your password and kick everybody off, bro?
Because I don't know what my password is.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Phil. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, bro. Yeah, that's what they doing to you. They're taking all that money from you.
I know. It's siphoning it away from me, man.
Facts. Phil, you want to get like a little bit of a somber note?
Let's go.
All right. You want to talk about a young woman named Michelle Bishop?
Is she a Power Ranger?
It sounds like a Power Ranger ass name too.
Yeah.
She probably thought she was a Power Ranger the way she was standing at that front man's door. But anyways, to those who may not be informed, Michelle Bishop is a white woman.
Surprise! That's a white woman name.
And guess what? Her nickname is actually on social media right now, Stroller Karen. Let me explain why. So Michelle Bishop ended up going to a random person's house, ringing the doorbell, asking a wealthy black gentleman who was a neighbor, if he lives there.
Wait, what?
Yes. He literally rang the doorbell saying like, oh, do you live here? Because I guess the gentleman was going in and out the house.
So she just walked up to a brother's house.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
This is all on a ring cam. So anybody who thinks I'm joking or trying to use hyperbole in his story. I'm not.
The caucasity.
Yeah, nothing. The audacity of his caucasity, literally. This story is annoying to me because it's the same old shit every other week. But Michelle then gets approached by the gentleman who owns the house, right? Because the gentleman was pulling into his driveway. She literally asked him, like, "Oh, do you live here? Do you live here?" And he's like, "Yeah, I live here." Michelle then runs down the street crying, her crocodile tears, white woman tears. We've seen it before. Mm-hmm. Basically making it seem like as if the gentleman was threatening her or chasing her. Mind you this, Phil, the entire thing is on a ring cam.
See that? She should go to jail for that because
she's
weaponizing the police because she knows what the police do to black men.
Exactly, and that's the same way Emmett Till died.
Fuck that lady.
And Emmett Till was what, 1950s, right? 1960s?
Yeah, 50s, yeah.
50s? So we 70 plus years removed from Emmett Till. This type of shit is still going on.
Wow, she was saying, "Oh my!" And imagine if that shit wasn't on camera.
Here's the best part too: the gentleman, his wife came out the door, to the front door, and she's like, "Why are you crying for? This is my husband. He lives here. Like, we own this house." Come to find out, the gentleman is a wealthy real estate developer.
He don't need to explain himself for shit.
Oh no, he don't. But it's the fact that he's a wealthy real estate developer, and it leads credence to a famous Jay-Z lyric. Black nigga, light nigga, dark nigga, real nigga, rich nigga, don't matter, still nigga.
And Kanye West.
It don't matter if you're in a Benz, you're still a nigga in the coupe.
Yep.
There's so many bars that so many hip hop artists or even singers have said so many times that people think like, oh, they're just, just being radical black people and over exaggerate what's going on in their lives. I'm like, yo, this dude is literally well off and probably closer to the top 10% of Americans in America.
That's really frustrating because if it was the other way around, he would have got shot.
No, he would definitely got shot.
And that would have been okay because that has literally happened where a black person goes to knock on someone's door and they get blown away.
Yeah.
Man,
and
fuck this lady.
So that's what I'm kind of like. And she goes on TikTok crying like, I wasn't trying to be racist. I was just trying to figure out what's going on in my neighborhood. Shut your bitch ass up.
It's not your job.
Like I hate calling this, Phil. I don't really call women bitches on this show or in general, but in this situation, it's deserved. Shut your bitch ass up, Michelle.
Now, Grant, like I said earlier, she should face prosecution because she literally was trying to weaponize her whiteness.
She should. She definitely should. I agree wholeheartedly. But guess what? She won't. She won't. She'll be a trend for the rest of the next week. Maybe people will tweet about it here and there, and then guess what? Nothing will ever happen. Nothing will ever happen.
That frustrates me. I'm all for vengeance.
I'm for vengeance for a certain amount.
Like, I'm going to say something. The views and opinions here are not Jay's. Okay?
Go ahead.
So they're mine.
Hey, if you get offended by anything about this on this show, whether it be this episode, previous episodes, whether I had a guest on here or not, please refer to the tag that's on your screen right now.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Phil.
All right. So, George Zimmerman.
Yes.
I can't think of other people's names, but all the hood niggas, why y'all let this dude live? Why y'all killing each other when this dude was walking around the street selling Skittles and hoodies?
Believe it or not, there's a Jay-Z line for that.
Okay, but I'm talking about a lot of that shit.
Oh no,
like, I'm only name dropping him because he's the only name I can think of at the moment. But
there's a Jay-Z line for it. He said niggas killed X, Triple X, Temptation. Rest in peace to him, by the way.
Drake did that though.
They said y'all killed him, but let Zimmerman live. The streets are dead, and I agree wholeheartedly. Everybody want to be a gangster until one of us gets killed in the street, and y'all don't want to pull the trigger on a white man. I'm not saying that I kill white people, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you said it. There you go.
I did not say that.
I'm cutting that clip.
Chill out. Actually, I don't care if people feel some type of way. Refer to the tag at the beginning of this episode, by the way. But all jokes aside, like we see this on a never-ending basis, and everybody always tells us to turn the other cheek. Mm-hmm. And we've been turning the other cheek for over 200, 300, 400 years.
Yeah, we ain't got no more cheeks to turn.
Exactly. Like, that's why I don't care. If you white and you feel offended by what I've said on this episode, whether it be with Trump, whether it be with TikTok, whether it be with the Netflix jokes, whether it be with this topic, I do not care. I do not care. The only people's opinions that really matter to me is my family. And, my close friends, of course. You know what I'm saying? because they keep me on the straight and narrow if I ever veer off from time to time. But other than that, I don't give a fuck what you think about me. A lot of you white people ain't shit. Over 80-something% of you guys voted for Mr. Cheeto in power. So you think I'm gonna care that you guys feel some type of way about me expressing my opinion on my show?
We got Cheetos here.
No, the nigga's he look like a Cheeto.
I know.
With his small ass hands, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, y'all, let's end this episode off on a funnier note. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Bro, What You Want.
What you want?
All right, so Phil, we live in Florida, right?
We sure do.
Let me get up for this one because I'm kind of leaning back a little bit. All right, so we live in Florida, right? So have you noticed anything different in the past week or so?
Nigga.
It's been brick, right?
Shit.
It's been brick. Fucking Elsa said let it go, and she let everything go.
Yo, this is what I would imagine if Elsa, Mr. Freeze, and Sub-Zero had an orgy.
That's a crazy thought.
This is what we're
Wait,
looking
how
at.
would Mr. Freeze have the orgy? He has to stay in the suit.
He's got a little popsicle. He can come out in the suit.
Referring to Mr. Freeze's penis as a popsicle is top 10 funniest shit I've heard today, bro.
That's one That's what it is, though.
A popsicle is hilarious.
But he can come out in the suit. Just remember Arnold did that
What the fuck he do that?
when he was the suit only kept him cool when he was in his apartment or whatever. It was like ice cold in the house. He didn't even wear the suit on.
Yeah, you're right.
Everybody chill.
But with the weather that's going on here in Florida, if you guys didn't know, I mentioned it earlier in the episode. There's a picture on your screen right now of palm trees with snow around it.
That's not AI?
This don't make no sense. That's literally Pensacola, Florida. Phil.
Oh, what the fuck? I thought
Actually,
it was AI.
no. I think that picture is actually from Destin, Florida, Panhandle. But still makes no sense.
Damn. And Floridians already can't drive. So just imagine the snow.
Yeah, could you imagine that old ass lady driving in the snow and shit?
Damn.
And you know what's crazy too? I will say this though: the snow and how heavy it's snowing here in the South, whether it be Georgia, whether it be here in Florida, or even like Louisiana, Texas, it shows once again how creative Black people are. Because some of these TikToks and Instagram videos that have been popping up with people in the South who never seen snow before acting a fool, it's some of the best shit I've ever seen in my life, bro.
That's funny.
There was a lady while it was snowing outside. She was basically doing the Usher dance number to Let It Burn. There was another. I think it was two kids. Obviously, they live in Texas, but they don't have any. They don't really have snow gear because they live like in a deep South Texas. And sure enough, these two little kids was using their wagons to like what's the thing when gladiators, not gladiators, but like used to do in medieval times, joust.
Yeah.
They were jousting in the snow.
That's awesome.
So I was like, yo, I'm glad people are having fun in the snow, but yo, this Mother Nature, the brother what you want is for you because you want some bullshit right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, bro, what you want?
So Phil, I got a question for you before we end this episode.
Sure.
What episode number is this?
27.
So with that being said, before we end this episode, I do want to take time out to say to all the fans that listen to the show, I do appreciate it. The entire family here at the J. DeRosa Media Network, we do appreciate it. It has been 27 weeks so far with this show, and we've been seeing great progress. It's been about 6-7 weeks with Fupas and Flapjacks. We're seeing amazing progress with that as well.
I love that show.
And it's honestly not possible without you guys supporting and you guys liking, commenting, showing love, sharing on your stories, sharing it to your friends. Every video we post, every clip we post, every YouTube video we post, and we do want to say we appreciate you guys from the bottom of our hearts here. And Phil, you got anything to say for them before we sign off?
Man, these 27 weeks have gone by incredibly fast.
Yeah, it has.
I tell you this all the time. I have so much faith in you, and I'm extremely proud of you, of what you are doing as a whole.
Thank you.
And it'll only get better. Trust me.
It will, man.
It'll only get better. And if you are watching and you're just a lurker, just make sure you participate because that is how you help. So make sure you do that.
Exactly.
Here's to the next 27.
Here's to the next 27. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been another great episode of the Serious Sarcasm Podcast. My name is Jay. That's Phil. And we'll see you guys. Be safe.